Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. With the latest update to the Fallout 76 PTS, we've got our first look at the two new public events which are said to be coming to the game in the December update. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you a kind of look at them and kind of give you a brief walkthrough of what to expect. And on top of that, I have been working with ReasonableMadness, who has checked through the files to see what potential rewards may be on the way, so stay tuned for the back end of the video where we're going to be going through all of that and sharing all the images that she's found. Let's dive straight in. Okay, so the first event is called Gearing Up, and this event could very well be your introduction to the awesome looking armored Deathclaws. Now the story behind this event is basically you are preparing the Deathclaw for its debut in the arena deathmatch. You start the event speaking to the Beastmaster, who then sends you out collecting scrap metal, which then in turn you can craft into the Deathclaw's armor. Now once done that, the Beastmaster will then release the tamed Deathclaw. This is basically going to be its kind of training run where you have to help defend it for a total of 3 minutes against a variety of different enemies, including the new Rust Raider faction as well as some Snallygasters. But then at the very end you will get a final part when this timer runs out and the kind of Deathclaw has made its little route around the scrapyard, and in this bit you're going to be fighting Deathclaws. All in all, I've got to be honest, I actually kind of really like this event. It is arguably a little bit short and could have had a few more steps in it to kind of make it feel a little bit longer, but that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts down below on it. There is a lot of fighting and stuff going on in there. Obviously you're just seeing snippets from that in this kind of background footage that I'm putting out there, but yeah, there's a lot of enemies, a lot of fun, so all around not so bad. Now the second public event coming in is called Sinkhole Solutions, and this one lets you really explore the kind of nature of the new region. Under the surface of the burning springs, fires rage and natural gas deposits occasionally breach the surface. Willow, a resident of the highway town, needs your help culling rad scorpions and stingwings that have gathered around a highly volatile sinkhole. That's the official kind of explanation of what's going on in the event, just to make it sound a little bit better worded than what I would say. Now heading to the location, you will need to activate the Stomper, and this is basically a big machine that helps kind of drive the creatures out of their dens. It just basically just whacks the floor, vibrating the floor, and scares them to come to the ground, kind of like that thing birds do to get worms to come up to the surface. Now this event, like many others, acts in a set of waves where you're going to have to just kind of defeat all of the creatures that they send at you, and then on top of that, once you've kind of killed sufficient, you will then have to destroy their dens. It's a pretty straightforward event with a lot of things going on, with a really cool atmosphere, and XP wise, I've got to be honest, it's pretty decent. It's not so bad. Like the rad scorpions itself, they're a pretty good source of XP, obviously not on the level of like super mutants, but they do give you a decent amount. And I think just the kind of design of the locations is really good as well, so it makes it a lot of fun. Now surviving 3 rounds takes you to the 4th and the final round, where you will have to fight more rad scorpions, including some legendary ones, as well as legendary burning augurs. Now going off the footage or the fact that you may have played this yourselves in the PTS, drop a comment down below which event you think looks the best and which one are you looking forward to coming to the game the most. If you have any negative feelings, by all means comment them down below as well. I'm interested to see what people's thoughts on this, because we always have a good mix of everyone, so yeah, drop them down below. Now taking a look at the rewards, as I said earlier, shout out to ReasonableMadness for all these images and the information that she's managed to find on all of this. All of her links are down in the description below, so definitely go give her a follow or a subscription or whatever it may be, depending on the platform, to give her some love. Now please bear in mind as well guys, all of these images, all of this data is from the PTS and from the files, so it is kind of subject to change. It's not kind of guaranteed that all of this would come in, but going from experience, a lot of the time it does kind of bring in everything that you find, unless one of them's kind of broken or something like that. So first of all, we've got the kind of little screenshot from the files from Gearing Up, and basically I'll just quickly talk through the screenshots and the rewards, and then I'll show the images. So we've got on there the incubator backpack, the scrapyard sign, scrap cube, the recipe for the armored Deathclaw head, which I believe is like a mounted one. You've also got the Deathclaw tamer, which is going to be the outfit as well as the headwear, where you can read the kind of description of that. And there's also going to be another armored Deathclaw head as well, which I think is just the same as the other thing, so it's just kind of copied in there. Now on top of these rewards, you will also get very similar rewards to every other kind of event. So you get treasury notes, Rad-X, you get ammo, stim packs, repair kits, all that type of thing as well. And for the images, these are the ones that we have here. So first of all, we have the incubator backpack. This has a kind of egg inside of it as well, which is kind of an interesting look there. We also have that new scrapyard sign, which looks like it does have a little a set of lights on the right hand side of it. And we also have the scrap cube, a kind of interesting one there, remind me of kind of Minecraft in a weird sense. I don't have an image of the armored Deathclaw head, which I believe is the mounted one. I think I unlocked it in the game, but when I went to open the PTS, I have a 40GB update to do, so we'll have to bear with that one. And then we also have the new outfit and headwear coming in, which is just basically like the Deathclaw kind of Beastmaster from the event itself. Or in this case, the actual outfit is called Deathclaw Tamer. So yeah, not too bad of an item there, very realistic looking and fits in with the environment really well. In the list, you may have also spotted a one called Spear Healing, which actually I don't think is actually called Spear Healing in the game itself, because there's a new weapon on the way, which is a legendary weapon, and it's called the Super Stim Pike. And I've not actually unlocked it myself, however Angry Turtle has, and he's made a full video on this, and this weapon has basically been thrown in there to help kind of regenerate the health of your teammates and the kind of creatures that you've tamed, so to speak, in this regard, where you could use it to heal up the Deathclaw. So an interesting take of one, a little annoying that it doesn't actually kind of hit an enemy like a spike would, like if you would like point it and stab it like a spear. A little bit annoying on that side. Now for Sinkhole solutions, again we do have around 7 different rewards from this. You've got the Frontier Cannon, which I think is a kind of reskin of that cannon that we got many moons ago for, I think it was the anniversary of the game, I think it was for, I can't remember now, it was a couple of years ago. We also have a potted cactus on the way. One I don't think I had the image of is a Fort Steuben sign, but we do have the image for the next one, which is the Heartland Eastern Rail sign. So I've either got them mixed up or, yeah, it's titled all correctly, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. Now you can also get the stomping device itself for your camp. It'll be interesting to see if this actually kind of is an interactive kind of machinery where you can turn it on and stuff, and if it like kind of stamps at your camp. It'd be very cool if that is the case, and I would be interested to see that one, how annoying it would be. There's also a new gun sign as well, which I may have got mixed up with the other sign. But yeah, this one does have the lights on it there, as you can see. And then finally, there is one more sign at the very end of this, which is the Tycoon Lake sign as well. Now, rewards from this event as well will be the same as gearing up. You will be getting treasury notes, Rad-X, ammo, stim packs, and also repair kits. The only one thing I'd noticed that wasn't mentioned on these, which is a bit odd because technically it is a public event, in the description of these from the patch notes and stuff, it doesn't actually tell you that you get improved bait, which is a little bit odd. It does say utility repair kit _ improved 2 to 3, but that to me means it's an improved repair kit. So yeah, bit strange that it has no mention of improved bait or anything like that. That, though, ladies and gentlemen, is the kind of introduction kind of thing to the 2 new events on the way. There is a whole bunch of other stuff as well coming in with this update, so feel free to go check out the kind of playlist that I've thrown up on the channel and added in all the videos basically that I've made so far around the Burning Springs update. There's a whole bunch of different ones in there, so yeah, go check that out on the actual main kind of page of my YouTube channel there. And if you're new to the channel, by all means, make sure to subscribe. I'll keep you up to date with all things Fallout 76. And if you're already subscribed, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, guys. Take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.